This week in real estate, we had a lot happen. We'll go over Canada's latest CPI print, what's going on with benchmark price in the Quinte region, and Canada's latest population data. We've had some technical difficulties with our newsletter, so you may see this later than anticipated, but without further ado, let's get into it. Canada's Consumer Price Index, or CPI, rose 2.6% in February, following a 1.9% increase in January. This is said to be largely due to the end of the federal tax break, which ended on February 15th and gave eligible products a break on GST and HST. This puts an upward pressure on consumer prices because taxes paid are included in the CPI. Tariffs have many impacts on the economy, one of them being contributing to inflation. The tariffs put in place by the US and counter tariffs put in place by Canada could very well be inflationary. This CPI number we saw was higher than anticipated. So if we continue to see higher than anticipated CPI numbers, in the midst of this trade war, Bank of Canada will be left with a decision. Do they stop cutting rates to get inflation under control, or do they continue to cut rates to stimulate the economy? I suspect if put in that position, they would choose the latter. Benchmark price across the Quinte and Prince Edward region declined 0.8% month over month, following a sharp increase last month. That being said, benchmark price is still up 1.3% year over year when we compare February of 2024 to February of 2025. Benchmark price across the region sits at $567,300. A lot of economic news reports and data came out this week, which isn't directly real estate news, but as we know, macroeconomic things that happen directly impact the real estate market. On top of all this, it looks like we're having a federal election in the next month, which on top of all the other craziness, we'll see how that plays out. So that's it for this week's real estate update. Hopefully we can get our newsletter figured out. See you next week.